So, my mom, Heather Dietel!
I'm Rhonda, Layton!
That was awesome. Wow. Thank you. And Mark forgot to videotape the beginning, so if anybody has that, please send it to me. All right. Okay. Oh, we have to drive? All right. Are you slide number one?
Okay, so I am slide number one. First of all, I am Rhonda Layton, and this is Heather Dietel. And just before we get started, just a little bit about ourselves. To share our stories and kind of let you know who we are and how we got into Beachbody. So, you want to share your story?
Yes, I wanted to go first because I was nervous and I forgot to that I was going to actually do this. A year ago today, we were in Grapevine and I was speaking on stage and I had 2 minutes to share and I was freaking out then. And now I'm standing in front of all of you having really no idea that I was going to be here at this time. I ordered Insanity through Chris Reed's Facebook page and didn't even tell him. And he asked me 3 times to be a coach and I said no. I didn't want to do it. Every time he invited me to a home party, I said no, I was busy. And finally one day I opened my heart and my mind and I've met some of the best friends of my life. I've changed so many things about myself physically. I mean, just a year ago I couldn't even really breathe in the stress. And now I'm standing here with my best friend doing a presentation, so.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. I know I have more that I was going to say, but
And my story, I've always been into fitness, and I'm a runner, and always for years tried to get my brother to get into fitness, and he was the type that would come to me and was like, I went to the Y today. 3 weeks later, I went to the Y today, and ironically enough, he came to me about 2 years ago and he said, I heard about this program called P90X. Have you heard about it? And I said, yeah, but I'm not interested. That's not for me. What are you going to do after 90 days? You just get fat again. I really didn't know. And then he came to me and I saw his results and I was blown away. But I still didn't have any interest in trying it. And then he said, I heard about this program. It's called Insanity. It's for crazy people like you. You might like it. And then he showed me a video of Sean T, and I said, I'm in. So for 60 days, and being somebody who's into fitness, I didn't really think I needed to improve. I was blown away by my results in 60 days. I lost 12 pounds, 4% body fat, and I just became an incredible runner. And because of that, I was able to achieve one of my greatest goals, is to qualify for Boston Marathon. And I was able to do that. So it wasn't after that I actually got into coaching. What I didn't realize is the things that came along with it. Not only the lives and the friendships that it would change, but why I had my son on stage today is because he and my older son and my husband are my biggest whys. Why I'm here today. Because this business has changed my life. 2 years ago, I was in a job that I absolutely hated. I was miserable. Ask my husband. But because of Beachbody, I've set goals for myself, and there's no stopping me now. I don't work in that job anymore. I'm happy, I'm changing lives, and I've changed our life. So. One other thing, really, really quick before we get started with the business presentation. This is a dream board that I made about 2 years ago, and right here is a microphone with a crowd background, so I just want to go check. Okay, so the business presentation. That's us last year at Summit.
I was on the left.
Yeah, I'm like right here. LA Live, Summit
2011.
2011, yeah, and so that was just a huge quote. We had like 3,000 people there or something. Working out, changing lives, it was awesome. So, next slide.
Oh yeah, that's me. Team Beachbody, we help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life, and it's so true. I used to think it was something that it wasn't, and I didn't really know, and I wasn't fully informed. But it's not just a slogan; it's really true.
So we are ending the trend of obesity. There are literally hundreds of stories that you can see every week of how people are changing their lives because Beachbody products work. It's not just a quick fix. We have programs that have solutions beyond 30, 60, 90 days. And you can just see there, Angie lost 90 pounds, John lost 151 pounds, and there's stories like this. And I'm sure you all know, have your own story. It's just awesome.
Are we going to do the success stories right now, Chris and Cody? No? Okay. Excuse me.
And there's a black screen.
Yes, I thought that was a video. Let's go.
So just a little bit about Beachbody. It was founded in 1998 by John Condit and Carl Deckler. Today there is over $400 million in annual sales, which is ever increasing. We've just been on an explosion with the addition of the coaching network opportunity. Debt-free profitable. It is a Direct Sales Association Rising Star Award in 2011 for the coaching network, which is just, it's a pretty awesome thing considering we just got the coaching network in 2007, I believe.
And Carl over there on the right, he's actually in the room today. You don't know. Beachbody has 5 of the #1 ranked infomercials right now, and I'm sure if you've been, I used to see my infomercials for Insanity when I was running on the treadmill at the gym. That made me make my decision, but if you're watch TV for any length of time, you're going to see one of these, and they're real people that get real results.
So introducing the Beachbody Challenge. This, for me personally, was something that really changed my business. We're going to go through the next slide and let you know a little bit about what the Beachbody Challenge is. Basically, what the challenge is, we just recognize a need for not just to sell a product to somebody, but to actually have that accountability past selling of the product. So what we do, a lot of what we do is through social media. We get 5 people into a small accountability group. So I guess Tommy Migrant is just going to tell us about it.
It might not play. Okay, well that's okay.
Well, we hear from him all
We
the
know
time.
we know what we're going to say. Okay. Yes. Did you already cover that?
Well, I didn't go over those yet, but we will just go on.
We're good. Yeah.
Basically, the challenge is we get 5 people or so into a private group, whether on Facebook or some support from social media. We invite them to the group. They all are getting started on a program, usually Shakeology. We're following through for 30, 60, 90 days, and it's a really great source of accountability. And not only that, most of the people don't even know each other, so we know that we're more apt to kind of be more open and less vulnerable to people that we don't know and really share and just grow together and actually have success with the programs. So
yeah, that's the difference that you get when you're just buying something off the shelf, or if you bought a program off of Amazon or whatever, that you have that extra support to help you through the group when you're sore. You can't even put on your pants at day 3.
Okay, so who do you know that would like to take the Beachbody Challenge? So I guarantee every single person out here knows somebody in here who needs to lose weight, needs to feel better about themselves, is miserable something. Every single one of us knows, not just one, probably at least 5, 10 people.
At the very least.
At the very least. And with the addition of social media, we all know probably at least 5,000 people. So it's really easy to invite somebody to the Beachbody Challenge.
Yeah, I typically invite people. I still have a full-time job, so I typically invite people through my phone or at night before I'm about to go to bed. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and my email, and just send out some invitations to people and ask them, what are their goals and what are they trying to do.
Another way you can do it is by face-to-face. That still does exist.
Good point.
It's not really my typical way of doing it. I'm definitely more of a social media girl, but just a ton of different ways that we can invite people to our challenges. Okay, so are we going to share our success stories?
Oh, yeah. Are we?
Success stories are in the next part of
The next part? Okay, cool. I'll stop.
Okay, so the biggest thing that we want to learn when we invite people to our challenges, and this is the most important step, and that's learning the person's why. Why are we standing up here today? When you understand why somebody wants to lose weight, or why somebody wants to change their life, everything else becomes secondary. So if I meet a person and they tell me that, I really want to lose 100 pounds, I just don't think I can afford this program. But what would it mean to you if you lost 100 pounds? Well, I'd get my life back, and I could do activities with my kids, and I could be happy again. Once you understand that about a person, there's no robotics, because that's what we're here for. It's learning their why. Why do we want to help them? And that's what we do as Beachbody coaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as an effective sponsor, I usually don't let people just dangle out there. I want to make sure that they know where to go, what to do, how to follow up, and get them in the group, because that's one of the things that you don't get. When I follow up with people now is they'll get their program, and I'll say, well, did you get it? Yes, I did. Well, did you open the box? No, I haven't. Okay, well, let's open the box. Let's open the box together. What's your start date? Well, I'm thinking a week or two. Well, what made you want to order this in the first place? Let's get it going. Let's do it together. Hey, I'm going to start Insanity over again next week. Let's do this together. We can be on Pure Cardio, This is Bananas Yo on the same day.
And just like I said before, some of the really great benefits of being in a private group are the fact that we usually don't know the other people, especially when it comes from social media. I know in my experience, my first groups that I set up were really awesome because none of the girls knew each other, and so they just started sharing, and they just went crazy. I mean, they were making T-shirts for each other and everything. It was crazy. But they had awesome success, and then some of them went on to be coaches. Some of them are sitting in the crowd right now because of that challenge group, and that's the point of it. The more success that we have, we start learning that we want to start helping other people as well, and that's where either coaches emerge from the groups as well.
And who doesn't want money? Daily prizes, monthly prizes, quarterly prizes, the grand prize. And I'm sure everyone in this room is registered for the challenge, the Beachbody Challenge, that will be awarded at Summit this year in Vegas. Yeah, Vegas, baby. I make sure that I log in every day, and people in my group log in and log their workouts every day. And I do my best to Facebook them and put them out there so it draws more attention to what I'm doing and what the group is doing, so people will get curious and say, what's going on in there? I want to know about that.
Not only that, just to touch on the money part, there's also quarterly and monthly prizes for entering your story, and then at Summit, like I said, up to the $100,000 grand prize winner will be awarded. So that's kind of an incentive to lose some weight, I think.
Yeah, and click on a button too to win it. More than that. The challenge packs that we have right now, they include the fitness program, Shakeology, and 30-a-day membership into the club. And the club has VIP chats, meal plans. I mean, it pretty much takes the guesswork out of everything. And what I've heard from other people is that the club that we have is better than so many other online things available out there. And plus, you get the message boards too to contact people.
So the challenge packs are really awesome, and for me, it's been a really great way to initially get somebody started on the full package. And they start, there's different tiers and different levels of what we can get, but
There's one more out there that's not on the slide, but
and they're continuously adding programs as well. But I always, go for the Insanity P90X2 package for my groups, just because that's kind of what type of people I attract. And they range anywhere from $160 to $205, which is a really great deal when you consider, I think the next slides kind of go into the breakdown of it, but it gives you an opportunity to get a package savings on your packs.
And as a coach, if you sign up with the challenge pack, you get the coach tools for free, and 30-day money-back guarantee on that as well.
Which is also a really great incentive for somebody wanting to get started on the program. You say, well, you could actually sign up as a coach, and your coach fee is waived. So it's the same price. And what I was talking about with the savings, if somebody wants to get Insanity, Shakeology, and that 30-day trial.
Yeah, don't order it separate. Don't do it separate.
Exactly. You're going to save at least about $45 by doing that, and you also get free shipping on your Shakeology, so it's kind of a no-brainer.
Here's the number slide for the numbers people. Oh. and take a picture really fast. And let's see. Well, that went by really fast.
Basically, if you sell challenges, you make a lot of money.
Yeah. And by 5 people a month, it just keeps building. There's lots of ways to promote the challenge, and like I said before, I still have a full-time job, so I love the e-tools part, not just the face-to-face, I love that too, but there's so many things in the back office as a coach to invite people into these challenge groups. There's email templates to take the guesswork out, so you don't have to think, what am I saying, or what should I say, and banners for your site, the e-cards, they're all awesome, and the video by Carl is in there too.
Which I still send that one, not everybody.
Yes.
So just a little bit about the business side successes of it. I know personally I've had a lot of success selling the challenges, but just these people, their testimonials here, just my boy Trey in Houston says my check was 4 times greater after the first week of starting the Beachbody challenge groups. That's pretty awesome, considering a lot of you are just kind of, maybe if your business has been stagnant, this is an opportunity to really, all of a sudden grow your business, and these people all have obviously had tremendous success with it. This is Chris Reed's favorite slide.
He gets it right.
So the first thing you want to do is just decide. Decide today. You obviously are here for a reason. Decide to join a Beachbody challenge. Decide to become a coach.
Decide to actually start a challenge with the people on your team, or with your neighbors, or your people at work.
Exactly. Once you make that decision, it's easy to commit, because that's where it starts. Once you decide, then it's done. Your results are there. You decide to do a workout program or a nutrition program, but you decide to make a difference in your life. And when you decide and you commit, you succeed. Exactly. So I just wanted to close with a little story about what I did when I decided to become a coach. But like I mentioned earlier, that because of Beachbody, I was able to achieve some really great fitness goals. One of my all-time favorite goals, and one of my goals that I wanted to achieve, was to qualify to run Boston Marathon. And we have any runners here. You guys know that the Boston Marathon is tomorrow. And I'm actually supposed to be there, and I'm registered to run. But about a month ago, I hurt my foot, and I truly believe that everything in life, every single thing that happens to you in life, is for a significant reason. My injury was because I was supposed to be here today, sharing my story, and hopefully reaching somebody out there who shares a similar story to me, that maybe you hate your job right now, or you don't like where your life is, or maybe you're just really involved in fitness and you want to help somebody. So I know I'm here for a reason. I know I'll get back to Boston. I'm not worried about it. But I just want you to know, just take it in, just absorb everything that you learned today, and just allow Beachbody to change your life. It's changed my life, and it can change yours.
Thank you.
That's it.
Okay, so guys, what we're going to do now, here in just a minute, we're gonna break for 10 minutes. Is there anybody who hasn't tasted Tropical Shakeology yet? It's been out for a while.
I need to go tell something to Mom.
So, and what we're going to do, also when we come back, we've got a bunch of